Keanu Smith, and this is Clutch Sports. Week 12 of college football was okay in my eyes. Some of your favorite sports teams won and others lost, so let's get into it. The Clemson Tigers won once again, beating the Tar Heels 31-20. Cade Klubnik threw 32 passes, completing 21 of them for 219 yards and 1 touchdown. This is one of his better performances, which is surprising. Will Shipley was a man on a mission, rushing 18 times for 126 yards with 1 touchdown. Phil Mafah was right behind him, though, rushing 23 times for 84 yards. These two have been battling it out the entirety of the season. Moving on to the Tar Heels, though. Trey May went 16 for 36 for 209 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Amarion Hampton was absolutely ridiculous, carrying the ball 19 times for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns. Insane. This was a great game to watch, and with this win, the Clemson Tigers are back in the top 25 rankings. Next, number 3 Washington barely scraped away with a win versus number 21 Oregon State. The final score was scary, being 22-20. MPJ did not have a good night at all. He threw 13 for 28 for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. While this may not be his best game, he still got the job done. Dylan Johnson carried the ball 16 times for 89 yards, but deep down in the sewers of Washington State is a man named Rome Odunze. He caught 7 receptions for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. Moving on, though, Oregon State was matching the Huskies the whole game. DJU completed 50% of his passes for 164 yards and 2 interceptions. His running back, Damian Martinez, rushed 26 times for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is crazy. The Badgers fought to the finish, but they could not stop that Huskies grip. But last but not least, Missouri barely got away from Florida, which is absurd in my mind. Number 9 Mizzou scraped away with a 33-31 victory, which would have had my heart pumping. Brady Cook threw 34 passes and completed 20 of them for 331 yards and 1 touchdown. I'll take it. Cody Schneider did his thing once again, rushing for 148 yards on 23 attempts and getting 1 touchdown. Luther Burden was catching every ball thrown to him, getting 9 receptions for 158 yards on the day. Moving on to the Gators, they could not be stopped. Well, they did still lose. Graham Mertz completed 66% of his passes for 183 yards and 2 touchdowns with 1 interception. His running back, Montrell Johnson, carried the ball 12 times for 85 yards. They tried, but they could not pull out the win. That's a wrap for this week's college football news. To stay up to date, make sure to check out my show every week to stay tuned into your favorite sports teams. I'm Keanu Smith, and this is Clutch Sports.